The worst part of it is the inheritance tax. You could argue about any other tax, but to me, inheritance tax is a crime. It's like a mafia with a protection racket saying, pay it or we'll put you in jail. Pay it or we'll break your windows. Why would Russia have no inheritance tax? Why would China have no inheritance tax? Why would Socialist Canada have no inheritance tax? Why would Barack Obama raise it from 35 to 55 unless the man has no idea what he's doing, or unless he knows exactly what he's doing and wants to destroy the economy and destroy the incentive that people have to work and build something? Tell me why he's doing this. And while he's flying around like King Midas, flying around day and night like a king, lording it all over everybody, giving raises today to federal workers. Did you see how much they make? Did you see the report today of how much your average federal bureaucrat makes? You get ready for, if you want sticker shock. Today, Obama gave a raise to Biden and members of Congress and all federal workers. Now, admittedly, it was a small raise. But if you look down at the salaries, you see the president makes, I think, $400,000, vice president $230,000, which is very small money, by the way. Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, $223,000. There are cops in New York who make more than that in retirement. So these are not high salaries. But now you look at the base pay for the executive schedule, level 1, $199,000 a year, up to level 5, down to level 5, $145,000. Or now you look at the just signed executive order that Obama signed. You're not going to believe this. These are federal workers. Level 1 makes $200,000 a year plus benefits. I swear to God. Level 5, $146,000 a year for a federal worker plus benefits. Can you believe the salaries that these people make? And you wonder why the country is broke? It's really simple. Cut their salaries by 20% and tell them if you don't like it, take a job in the private sector, see what you can find. That's all. We can't afford it anymore. Goodbye. And then cut every department by 10%. Make do with fewer workers. Private businesses do when they're going broke. A private business, the first thing it does is fire people in order to remain profitable. That seems to be unheard of by Obama. Instead, he just taxes those who make money. This is so stupid, it's beyond belief. Why can't moron Boehner say that? Why can't he get up and give a national press conference saying, I've had enough of this crap from Obama and his communist minions. I'm giving a speech on Sunday at 2 o'clock, and here it is. Here it is. When a business is going in trouble, like our country is, what they do is they lay off workers. Tonight, we Republicans demand that they fire 10% of the federal workforce overnight and make them do with 1 out of 10 workers has to go. We can't afford them anymore. Cut the salaries by 10%. We don't have the money anymore for these union pay. Can't afford it. Sorry, it's over. As far as inheritance taxes, Mr. Boehner, I have to tell you something, Mr. Obama. They are criminal. They are a disincentive to families. They're unfair to farmers and people who build up businesses. And not only do we have no right to steal 35% from families of after-tax dollars, we should eliminate the inheritance tax altogether, as has been done in Russia, China, and Canada. And that's what we stand for. You haven't heard one word from Mr. Bourbon. Mr. Pink Tie Bourbon. You don't even know who he is. Doesn't say a word. The opposition party should say something. Once in a while, you should hear something. In a parliamentary system, at least they have a debate. We are like an illiterate nation. You have a stooge walks out, gives a speech. The morons in the press stand there like the stenographers they become and don't ask a question. If they do, it's an irrelevant question about nothing. And he turns his behind in and marches out and flies off to Hawaii to go surfing. That's what stands for in America. That's what stands for government today. I'm now announcing John Kerry will be Secretary of State. Good night and good luck.